Imogen Nunn, 25, a deaf TikToker, passed away on New Year's Day. She was 25, brave, brilliant, and let down by every system meant to keep her alive. Imogen Nunn wasn't just a number. She was a daughter, a friend, creator who helped thousands feel seen through her TikToks, all while battling her own mental health behind the scenes. She told them she was struggling, told them she bought something online, asked to be admitted to hospital, no interpreter, no urgent care review, no one moved fast enough. And now, like too many before her, she's gone. We are left screaming into systems that don't listen. Not to voices like mine, not to any of yours. Because Imi's story isn't an exception. It's a blueprint of neglect. Now let me tell you why I care so deeply. I've been in those rooms where you're expected to explain a lifetime of trauma and pain in 30 minutes to someone with a clipboard. I've begged for help, for safety, and to feel protected. And I know what happens when you don't tick the right boxes. When they say you're not eligible, even when drowning. They gave me forms, I gave them truth. They gave me silence, I gave them scars. And now I'm still here, not because the system saved me, but because I fought like hell not to disappear in it. That's why we make these videos. That's why we make the connections we do to share resources, information, and support each other in a community where the resources and what you have around you is literally up for debate at best, dependent on your postcode at worst. TikTok does have mental health resources on the app and digital well-being checks. You can also go through a safety check with yourself, and it will also give you reminders and say to you something like, somebody thinks you're not okay, would you like to do a check-in? Which is really helpful. There's also mind.org, 111 if, for anything with mental health actually. You don't just need to be in crisis for referrals, anything. And advocate, I think it'd be advocate.org, or Shelter would probably be able to put you in with something like advocate. But get yourself an advocate is my point. Advocates, they look after your rights. And know your rights. If you have a complaint about the service, your mental health treatment, any other treatment, there is a complaints process with the NHS called Putting Things Right. Follow it. Wait for the response. Know the time limits. If they don't respond in the time limits without a reason why, you can escalate. If you're not happy with the response, even if they respond and you're not happy, you can escalate. If you need help, you can go to somebody like in Wales, it's SLICE, which would be advocacy, and they'll help you write a complaint and escalate it to the Ombudsman if that's where it needs to go. So there are resources out there. Don't be afraid to complain. Sign the petitions, get your voice heard, and good luck. But you're not alone. My thoughts and prayers are with Imi's family, friends, and her entire community, both on TikTok and off TikTok. Reach out if you need support. Take her story, learn from it, push it forward in the best way to raise awareness for mental health and the kind of woman she was, because she seems to be pretty incredible from the research I've done. But stay safe, look after your mental health. For mental health resources if you're in an emergency. Have a nice weekend.